There it is, my birthday gifts to me. I hope they're all there because 3 were out for delivery and 2 said that they're arriving tonight by 9. Sometimes when it says that, it kind of scares me because it usually runs late. And with COVID, it makes it harder. So, but my birthday isn't till Sunday, so it's not like I'm in dire need, but I'm excited to get them. It's presents that I bought for myself. And I'm sick, so it means even more to me that they came. So I'll open them in a little bit and show you what they are. So this is the second package that I received of gifts that I bought for my birthday this year. Happy birthday to me. My birthday is on the 17th of January, which is this coming Sunday. And I got this idea from a YouTuber, Susie Cruz. She's a van lifer. And she has no siblings and no family to like buy her gifts or share her birthday with her. So she would order stuff from Amazon, and even though she didn't have an address, she would know in what area she was going to be around the time that the packages were coming. So she would send it to like a Safeway postal place or packaging place that she could pick it up because she would be in that area. That's the only way she could get packaged. Of course, they can't send it to a van. A van has no address. And she has her parents, but I think her dad lives in China and her mom lives in Germany, and her mom just sends her money for her birthday. And she owns her own condo, so she doesn't have to be in the van, but she loves doing van lifing. And so she gave me this idea of, I guess I should put the video myself. Mind me, I have no makeup on. Me and my family or sick, have been terribly sick. I'm feeling a little bit better today. But yeah, she gave me this idea. So for her birthday, of course, she gets what her mom sends her, whatever her dad sends her into her account, because they just put into her account. She says she just orders around the time of her birthday. She kind of calculates it where it would arrive in time, either the day before or on her birthday. But right in time for her birthday, and she would order stuff for herself, and she would get these packages, and it'd be like people gave her gifts for her birthday, but she did it for herself, so she's not lonely thinking I don't have no gift to open because I'm traveling in my van, so nobody can bring me or give me a gift. And like I said, she's has no siblings, and what her mother and father send her just money into her account. And so she does, and I thought that was such a creative, fun thing to do. Like, I know my family is going to give me gifts for my birthday, but just in case one day they didn't, I'd be okay because I would give gifts to myself because, for one, it's my birthday. It's the one special day of the year. I deserve it. I work hard. I'm a good mom. I'm an amazing mom, an amazing wife. So I deserve it, and I work hard and I make my own money. So, of course. So I thought, oh my God, that's such a great, great idea. And what she would do is she would get birthday signs, like she would have the words happy birthday in balloons, and she would decorate her band real cute and with like a rainbow balloon, and she would buy her own cake, and she would buy her own like favorite drink, whether it's champagne or wine or whatever. And she would sit there in her van and just have cake and her drink and have some music on and just do her YouTubes. And she would open those packages of stuff that she ordered, stuff that she's been wanting and stuff. So I thought that was a great idea. So thank you, Susie Cruz, for giving me that idea. So, and I always had this philosophy, always, for years and years since I started working, that I worked hard for that money. I busted my butt to get that money. So the first thing I do when I get my check, of course, I'm very and completely responsible. All my bills are always paid. And but I always buy myself something, even if it's one thing, but I buy myself something. I treat myself and thank myself for working so hard. So I've always had that philosophy, but I never thought of buying several gifts of things that I really want or been needing, or just treat myself, and not just to one gift, several gifts if possible. So, but at least treat yourself to one gift from every check that you make. And if it's your birthday, maybe you can incorporate this idea as well. You know, you could buy yourself some package and just calculate. I know right now with COVID, it's really hard. Delivery is being delayed, so you can't really, even if you have Prime on Amazon, you can't really count on Prime. Sometimes things run late, so you want to do it enough time that if it is late, it makes it in time for your birthday. So like I said, my birthday today is Monday. My birthday is until next Sunday on the 17th of January. So this is really early, but it all depends on how our test results come back. If we're negative from COVID, and this is just a flu or a stomach infection or food poisoning, great. Thank you, Jesus. We have tested like 6 or 7 times already. And if all works out, then I can celebrate my birthday with just our little family unit as always. But then my daughter, who's been coming over, and she just got tested today, so she'll be getting her results. So we'll know. We're constantly testing for each other. We temperature check. We do all that stuff, mask, you name it. She'll be the only extra person coming. And we could just do a little celebration here. I just want to just like watch movies and just be here at home, comfy, just with maybe my favorite birthday cake, probably my favorite drink, and just, just love on each other, just be here, like I said, watch movies, be comfy. We can even be in our pajamas and just open some gifts, sing me happy birthday, and I'll be thankful. And just thankful to be another year. So I'm sure I said this in another clip. I keep having to explain this COVID thing and how many times we've tested and why and stuff. So I think I'm going to stop explaining it and just kind of stick to the main reason for the moment. But yeah, so hopefully my birthday, we're in self-isolation. They made it self-isolate to the 20th, which is past my birthday, and it's inauguration day. So I'm hoping not, for one, for us to be healthy and good. For two, not to miss out on those things. But even though, it's our own family unit, so we'll be here together, we'll just have to be extra cautious and keep distance and wear masks inside the house as well. But we'll still make my birthday special. So, yeah, like I said, I'm feeling better today, a little bit stronger. I'm not completely out of the woods, and I know I have to tread lightly, but I'm good. That's not what this exact part of the clip is about. This is the second package. So yesterday, the first package that I got, like I said, was a huge package. I'll add the clip of that package. It was 2 rose gold acrylic drawer organizers, and it's one of the big ones, which it has a tier on the top. It has the 2 little small drawers, and I believe it's 4 or 5 of the bigger drawers, and then it has a tier on top for like lipsticks and perfumes and stuff like that, or makeup bottles, foundations, what have you. So I've been having clear ones for the longest time, and then I started collecting mirrored jewelry boxes, even though I have a jewelry armoire, which is black with the mirror, which matches all my bedroom furniture. I wanted a small jewelry box as well. And then I have a mirrored tray for my perfumes and mirrored watch cases, which I have, it carries like 6 watches, I believe, in each case. It's mirrored. So I'm turning everything into mirrored. But I still wanted to keep my acrylic drawers, but I was bored of the clear. It just like had no life to it. I was like, okay, been there, done that. So I love pink and purple, my favorite colors, always have been since I was little. So I saw the rose gold ones, and there was a purple one too, so I was torn, but I really was leaning towards the rose gold. So I bought 2 of those from Amazon. They're so nice. I'll show you a clip and a video of that. So I got that, and then I ordered me a Michael Kors watch, which I already have a Michael Kors watch. Actually, I have 3. And I love them, but I saw this pink one, which is a silicone band. The other ones are metal bands. And I just loved it because, of course, I love pink. It's like a baby pink. And I just love the whole look of it. Everything. I read the reviews. I just wanted another Michael Kors watch. And I don't know if you haven't seen my videos, you don't know. I'm saying it right, electric mag fill my body, which my body kills the battery life. It could be an extremely expensive watch. It'll kill the battery. It could be a cheap watch, normal pricing watch. It just kills the batteries. It will last maybe a day or two and it kills it. And I used to replace, not knowing what the heck was going on. Because like I said, it was happening to my expensive ones. It was happening to my cheap ones, which is not so cheap, but you know what I'm saying. Because they're all designer brands, so it's not like really cheap. But So I didn't know, so I gave up on spending so much money on keep replacing the battery. And a girl at my job told me, you must have electric magnetic field. I think I'm saying it right. In your body, it will always kill the battery when you put a watch on. So I'm so glad when they came out with the Apple Watch, which I have an Apple Watch. I don't have it on now because I've been sick, where you can charge it. Those never die on me. They work perfect. So I'm glad that they came out with that invention. So definitely had to get the Apple Watch. And perfection, perfection. So this Michael Kors watch, you charge it just like the Apple Watch, and it's run with Google, and Apple's run with Apple. So it's two different ones, and the reviews were amazing. The only negativity was that the battery life didn't last as long as the Apple Watch. It might last a day, so I'll have to tell you what if that happened to me, or if it worked, it lasted 2 or 3 days for me. My Apple Watch, I could go 3 days without charging it. I usually charge it every other day, but I could go 3 days without charging it. So that's great. But even if it just lasts a day, I'll just have to charge it every night, and that works for me. And so I'll learn to work the watch. I'm not into all the activities you can do on the watch, even though I know there's so much you can do, and I'll try to learn everything. But as long as it tells time and it looks beautiful and it's a elegant timepiece for me, that's all that matters. So I'll show you the picture and the video of that one as well. So that came yesterday, the Michael Kors watch and the 2 rose gold acrylic drawers. This is a second package, and I'm going to show you what's in this one. Well, here's my second package. So in this one, oh, here it is. I was going to say, I was just going to say, I think there's one thing missing from what was going to come in this order, but nope, it's right under here. And what this is, let me go ahead and show you this since I found it. It's the glass screen protector for the Michael Kors watch. So that's good, because my Apple Watch, they have screen protectors, but the ones they have are like plastic. And if you're constantly washing your hands or your face or brushing your teeth where water could get in it, I was constantly having to take the plastic off and re-dry it, re-put it on, and it was just so exhausting. So what I have on it now is a side bumper, so I don't break the side of it or scratch the side of it, but I do have to risk the top of it. But I've banged my watch so many times, it's still good so far, and I hope it continues to be that way. Let me knock on some wood. But until they find and I think they may have a glass one, but I have to look into it because I haven't looked into it for so long. But if they do, I'm going to go ahead and order it. I just think if they did have it, there must have been a reason why I didn't order it. But if they do have it, I'm going to order it again because I do want my watch to be protected. I've just ran with luck because I have bumped my watch so many times. But for this one, they clearly had it. It was right there in front of me, so I had to order it. It was really a good deal. I think this comes with four in the package. Yeah, I think it's 4 right there. So I'm gonna see if they work, or if they're a pain in the butt, or how it looks. What does it really do? So I have to just open it up and kind of look into it. I'm waiting to open my watch. I opened the watch box. I looked at it. I touched the watch. I looked at it. I saw that the charger was there. I always make sure everything is complete when I do my orders, because you just never know. I saw that the booklet was in there, just checking it out. But I didn't open it to put it on my wrist and use it, because I want to do that actually on my birthday. So, but I had to go through it, check it out, just give it a good look. And so I put it back in the box, and it's in my room, and as well as the rose gold drawers, they are still in their boxes. I took it out just to see how they look, make sure everything's intact, but I put it back in the box, and I'm going to put those on my dresser when I know that we're not sick, that we are COVID negative, God willing, and that I can just go through my room. I'm going to be changing my bedding when I know we're all good, and then I'm going to put those acrylic drawers on my dresser. So like I said, I've looked into it, just checking the packaging, making sure everything's there and good. And I'll be putting it up right on my birthday, because then I'll feel like, yes, I got the gifts early, but I didn't really use them until my birthday. So I got a plan. So these are the glass screen protectors. It's tempered glass, so it's kind of looks like the same box of the ones I ordered for my cell phone case. So I'll let you know what it looks like and if it worked. I also got this powered strip. I have a power strip tower, if you know what I mean. It's not like flat and square. It's kind of roundish and it's up. That's why they call it a tower. I'll include a picture in this video if I'll remember to do that, because sometimes I forget. But I'm going to show you what the tower strip that I have looks like. But it was taking up so much space because it has 4 USB and it has a bunch of plugs and it goes all the way around, so it was poking out every which way, so it takes a lot of space, and I don't have that much space on my nightstand, which is where I have it at. I also have my computer desk, but I already have everything on there and that doesn't have enough space, so I'm gonna figure all that out. I have to really make some changes, but I bought this one because it was flat, it was square. It comes, I think, with 8 plugs and 4 USBs. So the USBs will be right here, as you see, 4 on this side, 4 on that side. And I thought, yeah, 10. Actually, there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I thought it was 4 here and 4 here. But it's actually 10 outlets with 4 USB port power strip. So yeah, so I thought because it's flat and square, that it won't take up that much space, because what I'm thinking of getting is like, I'm thinking of getting like an acrylic holder and screwing it to the wall, big enough and perfect enough to hold this in. So I would put that acrylic drawer. I think I'm going to use this one for my computer desk because I have a lot of plugs from my laptop. I have 2 laptops there, the monitor, chargers, all that good stuff. So I think I'm going to use this strip for this, and or switch my tower strip to the computer desk. And since this one is flat and square, put on my nightstand. I have options. So I'll let you know which one I chose and which one worked best. But I'm thinking of buying an acrylic holder, kind of like a holder where you put your files in, or the mail that you get, you put it like, it's like a slot. I'm thinking of getting that where it can hold this in here and I don't have to use the desk space or the nightstand space. I could screw it into the wall, place it in there, and then everything could get plugged there. I think you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so I wanted to try this since it was flat and square. That's why I got it. And I liked that it had so many outlets and it had the USBs as well. There's others that I'm going to get too. There's power station organizational things that I'm getting, more outlet kind of things for different places in my room and even the living room and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'll show you in a minute what this looks like. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to put it back in the box for my birthday. And then I got me 3 side bags. Oh my God, they're so cute. I got a black one, a beige one, and a coffee one. So this is the coffee one. And I love it because it has like the Michael Kors looks, but it's not Michael Kors. It does have the letter M. It's Marco. So it does have, I don't know if you can see here. See, it's the letter M. It's Marco. But it has the Michael Kors look. So I like that. So I love Michael Kors. So I liked it, and I'm really getting into doing revamping my purse collection, because all my life I had a purse collection since I was a little girl. For my birthday and for Christmas, majority of my family would give me purses because I was so passionate about purses, and I couldn't leave the house without my purse. And I told 2 stories about 2 places that I went to without my purse, and either I left it or had to leave it behind and almost died. So I've been that way all my life since I was little. And until I started having damage to my shoulders, I had to let go of the bigger, medium-sized purses and purses that I had to carry on my shoulders. So I had to downsize. I'm trying to work my way back up. I'm loving the side bags. I'm loving the smaller bags, and this will be something I'll keep doing always. But I do want a few medium size. I don't want to go back to the huge bags at all. I don't miss them. I love the hobo style. So they only have those in like medium size, but I don't want to go any bigger than that. And I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about as far as style and size. I'll show you a picture of some of the ideas that I have. But definitely my number one style purses will be small side bags. So I'm building up my collection, all new side bags and purses. And I have some old purses that were gifts to me or special to me that I bought myself as well, that I have in a bin in my closet that, like I said, they were gifts from either my children or special purses that were expensive that I bought myself, but that are still big. And so I have to decide what I want to do with them because I don't want to keep them if I know I'm never going to be able to use them. But I kind of want to talk with my children that gave it to me if they're okay, if I don't use them anymore. They love me and they want me to be. So, but I don't like to stop or give away things that were gifted to me because, especially for my children or my husband, because they're very special, near and dear to my heart. So I just want to let them know, my shoulder problem. I don't want to keep them here when somebody else could get use out of them, or if they have an idea what to do, or if they want them. So keep them in the family, all that good stuff. So, and I'll try to remember to show you in the clip those purses that I'm talking about, so you can see where I've been and why I had to downsize and what I'm talking about. So let me show you these purses. Okay, so this is the power strip. I just opened the box. It's a really big, thick cord. You can tell the quality of it. I'm going to pull this out. I already did, but I'm going to pull it out again. This is what it actually looks like. It has 10 outlets and 4 USBs, and there's the button there to turn it on and off or to reset it. So yeah, so I think this is going to work really good, especially if I find that acrylic slot holder that I could put on the wall so it doesn't take up any space on the nightstand table or the computer desk table. So I'm going to have to figure out how I can best use this where I can get most of things plugged and USBs in there so I can charge stuff like laptop. Well, my laptops, I like them to actually go into the wall outlet if possible. There isn't an extension on the wall outlet that has 6. It's like a square box that I've put on the wall outlet so I can get most plugs in as possible, but it's not like this type of thing. I don't know if it really makes a difference. Maybe it comes out to be the same thing, but there are certain things that I like to be plugged in directly to the wall, and there's a lot of other things that don't need to be directly into the wall, like your chargers, like my charging my tablets, my Lexus Fire tablet and my Samsung tablet, and cell phones and headphones, all that kind of stuff can be charged in here, and that's most of what I have. Like I said, the big stuff like the monitor and the 2 laptops and stuff like that could go directly into my wall plug. But the point of getting this is to get as much space without it just being so much, because on my nightstand I've organized it 3 times already and it still becomes cluttered because that's where I have that tower extension and it's just not working for me. And on my desk I already have the amount of stuff that I could put on there, so I just need something, like I said, that I could put in like an acrylic holder on the wall, put this inside and not take up that space, but be able to have all these outlets to be able to use and these USB. So whatever I decide to do, I'll let you know, but this is what it looks like. So I like the look and feel of it already. This is the front of it. I guess you press that down and push up to open it. And here's a slot in the front part of it. It is a very thin slot on the reviews. This is the one thing they kept mentioning, that unless you have a tiny cell phone without the case, without the cover on it, you might be able to fit that in here. I wouldn't put my cell phone in here. I put something different. I don't know, something else. I definitely, maybe a chapstick, a lipstick, a pen, I don't know, something else in there. But I would definitely put the cell phone in the inner part. There's 2 inner parts in here. I would probably put the cell phone in the very front one and my wallet in the back one. Here's the strap. With these side bags, the main thing I get concerned with the strap, because I'm not a thin person. I'm not a real big person, but I'm not a thin person. So straps that might go around a skinny person really easily and fit really long, which I like it below my waist, and not like tugging on my stomach. A lot of times I have a hard time finding a strap that long. And so a lot of times it doesn't work for me. So my main concern is with the strap. But I believe I watched a video on this being on someone, on a person. Of course, the person was skinny, so it looked really long. It looked at her hip. So for me, it might be right at my waist. But as long as it's at my waist and below and is not uncomfortable, so I'm praying and hoping that this strap is long enough to work out for me. And the type of strap it is, I can always attach a different strap, find one that's longer and then attach it. So that's a good thing. It's not a permanent hooked on strap where I would have to use it and didn't have a choice. With this one, that was one of the things that made me go ahead and take a chance, is because these hooks, this strap can be replaced with another strap that I might buy or order from somewhere else that would fit me more comfortable, more longer. But I'm hoping that the strap that came with it, of course, works so that I don't have to do that. But at least I'm glad that I have that option. So it comes in separately. It hooks onto there, as you can see, on both sides. So like I said, this would fit my wallet, would fit in here, and maybe I could stick a pen. The cell phone would go in this front. So 2 pouches. My cell phone would go in this front. My wallet would go here. And then here, like I said, maybe a chapstick or a business card or an appointment card, something that I need important, or receipts. And then when I come home, because I hate to keep receipts in my purse, put away my receipts in the place that I keep receipts at home. But this would be a temporary thing while I'm out shopping, that I could put my receipts in here. Or, you know, maybe my keys. My keys just maybe will fit in there because I downsized on my keys as well. So I have to see. I have to try it out and check it out. So that's the front part of it. Oops, totally flipped over. That's the back part. The back part, like with my other side bags, usually have a slot, a pouch back here where I usually put my cell phones. This one doesn't. The pouches are in the front and in the inside. But I love the feel. The quality feel of it is amazing. That's another thing I worried. I don't want it to be cheap, a cheap feeling. I don't want it to be a cheap look. So those another things that I keep in mind when I'm looking at reviews, what I'm looking for. Like I said, I'm looking for the strap. I'm looking for the quality. If people said, God, you know, it was the best thing I got, or did it break fast, or it's not worth it, I try to just examine all the reviews. And of course, everybody's going to have different reviews, different opinions. So what doesn't work for you might work perfectly for me, and vice versa. So I just had faith in it. Just from the reviews and the look of it, I just had a lot of faith, and I'm glad that I ordered it. Because like I said, I love the quality feel, and the quality look is amazing. It was easy to open it. As you can see, I did it with one hand. So imagine with both my hands, I'll be able to open it easy. And like I said, the strap is detachable. So if this strap doesn't work out for me, I could order or find a different one, as long as it's in the color black. Or hey, it could be a different color. I can mix and match. But that's what the black looks like. So this is the coffee color one, or brown if you want to call it. The technical color is coffee. That's what it says on here. But if you want to call it brown, that's fine too. So yeah, same feel, same look as the other one, of course. Easy to open with just one hand. So imagine, and I love that. Because usually these snaps take so much time to opening. Sometimes I don't like to buy purses with these snaps because I'm like, oh my God, by the time I get it open, it's just not worth it. I want something that's easily accessible, and this one is. As you can see, I did it with one hand, and it's not my dominant hand, so I'm loving that. I'm just impressed from beginning to end. I am just highly impressed. This reminds me, of course, of the Michael Kors looks. The brown was the original colors that came out, I believe, in Michael Kors. I know in Louis Vuitton this was one of the original colors that it came out with. So I love brown. Brown is probably like my #1 favorite. And it goes with everything, oddly, because normally black and white goes with everything. Or maybe even a gray or tan, but mainly black and white. But in these kind of designer bags, brown does go with everything. And so, like I said, the look, you can see the quality in the look. You can see the quality in the feel. I love the snap. It's easy to open with one hand like you saw me, and it's not my dominant hand. I like the fact that I can replace the strap if need be. Hopefully I don't have to. But even if I don't have to, I might want to just change up colors of strap. So who knows? I just love, this is probably one of the best buys I've ever did. I can't wait to start using it. I have different wallets. I have so many wallets as well in my collection, which I'm adding up. And like I said, I started my whole new purse collection all over again, and I'm going to have tons. My collections have been like up to 400 purses. I might not want that many, but it's going to be a big collection. Enough that I'm happy and satisfied with, and that I have so many different options, of course. I can match up the wallets. I don't like to change my wallets often as I like to change my purses. And for a minute there, when I first had my damage to my arms, I was sticking to one purse, which was not like me. So I tried to buy black, which I know would have matched with everything, because my friend used to call me Queen of Color Carnation, and I am. My purses have to exactly match what I'm wearing. But when my damage to my arms was diagnosed, and I had to downsize, I couldn't change purses as often because I had to restart all over in my collection and buying and choosing what purses were going to be for me from here on out. What my life was going to look like as far as purses, one of my biggest passions in my life. It had to be, I had to go back to the drawing board and figure out what worked for me. I tried backpacks, which I loved for a minute, but then my shoulders started hurting again. And I thought that it would work because it would balance my both shoulders, because there would be a strap on both shoulders. It did not work for me. That doesn't mean I won't have a backpack or two, but I have to really strategize what specific backpack would work for me, what the weight would look like, what the feel would look like that would be less hurtful to my shoulders. So there still might be a backpack or two in my collection. I'll have to see as I go. But it didn't work for me. And what ended up working were these side bags. And, as long as they were small or medium, I was good. And so I thought this worked for me. I'm loving it. I never thought I would love smaller purses, but I am. I learned to adapt to it. With taking out, I used to carry a lot of stuff in my purses, and I thought, okay, do I really need all this stuff? I do miss sometimes having a makeup bag in my purse, because I like to touch up my makeup here and there. But I'm still trying to find a way to find a mini makeup bag where I could carry the essentials and have it fit just as comfortable in my purse. So as long as I have my wallet, my cell phone, my keys, and a mini makeup bag, I will be happy as can be. So those are like the four essentials that I need. So I'm still working on the mini makeup bag, but I did find the wallets. I have big, not huge, thick wallets. I don't like those, but I do have bigger wallets. I have medium wallets, and I have a lot of small wallets. And right now I'm loving my Juicy Couture one. So, and like I said, I don't like to change my wallets as much as possible. I like to stick to one for a while. And that's always been that way. I've never liked changing wallets often. So I will stick to one until I'm feeling like, okay, I need a change. Or if I see one, oh my God, I really like that. Let me try that for a while. So I do stick to my wallets for a while, but I do have my wallet collection. And I love them. And they're really nice wallets. So I'll show you that as well, either in between at the end of this video. And you don't see the wallet on the outside. So that's another thing. So you don't have to change and worry about being color coordinated or exact to the T. So that's what I like about that. But the purse is it's, what do you call it? Not a jewelry piece. I'm trying to think of the correct word. It's just a piece in your fashion collection that matters. So this is the beige one. I'm going to open it again with one hand. Easy as well. Same front pocket. Same front pocket. Same two inside pockets. This is the strap. See, it's a brown strap. I would have, and of course, it would be right because it matches the sides like with the others. But I almost expected it to be this strap. So, yeah. So this might not be exactly the end of this video. I'm trying not to make this long, but I could tell that it might be a long one. So I'm going to do my best to edit it and get it to a good timing. So if this is if this is the end of the video, which, like I said, I might add pitch photos and video clips at the end, so you might have to keep watching, but I'm going to go ahead and thank you for watching ahead of time. Please give this video a like, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you push that notification bell, because that's the only way you get heads up on every time I upload a video. And just stay safe. Take care of yourselves and your family. Do the right thing. Wear your mask. Stay 6 feet apart, social distance. Don't go out unless you absolutely have to. Protect yourself and your families, and just God bless you. So if this is the end, that's my message. If it's not, just keep watching.